Good afternoon. My name is Nayaswami Padma, and I'm here to bring you today's 12 o'clock edition of the Rubayiat of Omar Khayyam as explained by Paramahansa Yogananda and edited by Swami Kriyananda. Today, I'm broadcasting again from Ananda on Camino Island, and it's gorgeous today. We are on stanza 30, quatrain 30. And first I'm going to play Swami Kriyananda singing the quatrain and reading Yogananda's paraphrase of it.
Stanza 30. What without asking, hither hurried whence, and without asking, whither hurried hence. Another and another cup to drown the memory of this impertinence. Paraphrase. By what presumption were we hurried down to earth? No one consulted us. And from what unknown regions were we summarily expelled? To what distant spheres? Our permission still not asked. Are we all rushed off again? Oh, another and another cup of heaven's wine, in ecstasy, intuitionally inspired, let me wake from this insulting imposition. By what hypnosis was I persuaded to be the helpless tool of destiny? No longer will I be tossed, terror-stricken back and forth, between the courts of life and death, ignorant of the whys and wherefores of my existence.
Well, there we have it. I love it when the devotee is shown to have the relationship with God where we can speak frankly and we can say, come on now, I didn't give my permission for this. I didn't ask to come here. Why have you done this to me? And of course, being a victim never really works. We have to, be centered in our spine and recognize when we're truly centered in the spine, even when horrible things are happening to us, we recognize that this is not something I have consciously asked for. This is not something but it is something that has come to me. And as long as it's coming to me, I'm going to try to give it to God, to recognize the divine hand in there, or at minimum look for the divine hand in it. And then I'm just going to do the very best that I can. In other words, there's a sense of wisdom that comes when we unite our lives, or when we recognize the unity of the divine within us with the divine throughout creation. When we recognize that we are part of that omnipresence, that infinity. And we can talk to God like a child. Yogananda actually encouraged us to do so and say, why have you done this to me, doggone it, I didn't ask for this. But when we understand the law of karma and the law of reincarnation, we understand that perhaps, indeed, perhaps we have not earned this in the sense of, we've done a lot of bad things and now we're paying the price. But we've earned the test because tests help us to raise our energy, to overcome, and to reach beyond, and to get higher and higher within ourselves, to our highest self. And so whether it's a test or whether it's earned, they're both essentially, we have asked for them when we've asked to be free in God, when we've asked to experience union, samadhi, divinity. And when we do ask that, and I remember I've been on this path now for 50 years, and I remember when I first stepped onto the path when I was 19, almost 20, I guess, because I'm turning 50 years plus 20 very soon, in the next week or so. I remember feeling that somehow the tests were coming at me faster. And I thought, wow, wait a minute. Did I really want that? Did I really ask for this? And then I remembered, yes, I did want that. I did ask for this. Because I asked Divine Mother to help take away all the obstacles that are on my path to union with God. And when we decide that we're serious and that this is what we want with this life, then Divine Mother responds with those tests that will help to free our ego, to free us from the bondage of the ego, so that we can be free in spirit. It's a big topic, and it's much bigger than I can cover in just, 10 minutes or so for these little pearls that we do at 12 o'clock on weekdays to offer the wisdom of Paramahansa Yogananda. But it is just that little pearl, and hopefully you will dive in and swim and find that pearl and expand upon it. So joy to you, and we'll see you again on Friday. Okay, bye-bye now.